Well, Chit Chat Kit Kats. I'm wearing Mayay yellow again today with some flowers and lovely things. Now, Mr. Max is doing fine. He's just kind of laying here, his usual self. Hey, Chub Chub. What you doing? You want to come over here for a minute, Chub Chub? Oh, my hefty little boy. My little Chub Chub man. You my little Chub Chub man? Yeah, kissing, yeah. He's a lover. He is a lover, I tell you that. So he's doing fine. Yesterday we went to check the mail and he walked a little bit further than he did the day before, so that's good progress. He is trying to put a little weight on that back leg, so it looks like it will eventually go back into place and heal. But it's not there yet. He says, I still do the three-legged hop, but I'm starting to put a little weight on there and waddle as he's going. He's got a bit of a waddle going there, but so cute. And as far as my voice, it sounds like some things are healing in there, but I cannot sing a note. I absolutely nothing yet as far as that. Now it does sound like my voice is raising. It's not so croaky as it was, but it's definitely not back to normal. And again, I don't know if it's ever going to come back because singing a note, nothing. I mean, if I try to sing a note, my throat just goes like this inside, and I cannot even manage a note in tune, and singing was so easy for me, placement of everything. I really have empathy now for people that want to sing that cannot sing, that it just simply doesn't work. Okay, I am having that experience. No matter how much I want to sing, not possible. Absolutely not. Again, it sounds like a boy going through puberty. It's just, I cannot get a note out. It's that bad. So that is not getting better at all. Well, my Max, kind of, yeah, my little Chub Chub. So anyway, that's what's going on here. Now, as you see from the thumbnail, the flowers, Mayay flowers, that so many of them have bloomed. I got 6 more in there that haven't bloomed yet, but most of them are just really blooming, and that color is just so bright and cheery, and man, are they opening and big. They're really, really large, and just look so fresh and healthy, and so I'm enjoying those. I'm enjoying those flowers, the fresh flowers, so that's really nice to have. And of course, I have my other bouquet that I did that's not fresh flowers, but I think it's just lovely with all the yellow flowers and my one purple flower in there. Yeah. So I like that. It's right next to the ashes of, I have Miss Roddy's ashes and I have Gypsy Moon's ashes here. Okay. So yes, I have both of them. And Raj. I have Raj's ashes there too. So Raj, Gypsy Moon, and Miss Roddy. Now I brought Miss Roddy's ashes with me from Florida and from Seattle. I took them from Seattle to Florida to here. Miss Roddy passed, quite a few, 10 years ago now, more than 10 years before. And so, I got a really nice urn for her. And she's in there, and Raj's ashes are in there as well. And then Gypsy Moon's ashes are sitting right next to him. So yeah, I have my little memorial there for them, right next to that. What do they call the Mexican one of the skeleton women, and it's looking off towards those beautiful flowers and stuff. So that's anyway where their memorial is, right there. I have their memorial sitting there. Isn't that right, Max? What do you have to say about that? You're not saying too much, are you? A little quiet today, my little chub boy. But it's good to see him, starting to walk a bit more. And he said, I wanted to go with Mama. I want to go, but my leg's just not working all the way yet. It's just not. No. Say, but I tried. I give it a good try. Yeah. So anyway, everywhere I go, people just say, oh, I love your dog. He's so cute. I went in yesterday and got some teriyaki chicken and through the drive-thru, and she goes, oh, he's so cute. I said, yeah, he's cute, all right. He says, well, I am. Yeah, he's got the coloring of the Yorkie, and he's got a lot of the mannerisms of the poodle. So you can't get a better combination than that. He was, when he was younger, he was just so full of energy, but now he's really a couch potato. He says, he's pretty old for this breed. Okay. Now, I had somebody yesterday say they had a small dog and they lived to 16, 18 years. Well, that's lovely, but not all dog breeds are like that. Okay, sometimes you have ones that last that long and sometimes you don't. Of course, I hope Mr. Max is around as long as we can have him around, and he's got good quality of life, and yeah. Because there'll never be another Maxie, that's for sure. Mr. Max is. He says, I'm the best. I'm just the best, Mama. Nobody can be better than Mr. Max. Isn't that right? Yeah. So anyway, no, he's a good boy. He's just a little chub though now. He is so good. He's a good boy. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. Yesterday it was up in the 90s, so we are getting the heat coming in now. It's time for the summers to start showing up. Hey, Max. Gonna give me a kiss? Sort of. He says, no, I'm not going to give you a kiss now. He can have his moments. Now, I had a friend that would come over all the time, and sometimes he would give her a kiss, and other times she'd ask him to give me a kiss, and he's like, no, I'm not going to give you a kiss today. Say, that's the way I am. And he's very picky. I buy him treats, and he won't touch it. And then even the treats that he likes, he's very selective. Like one day he'll want the beef one, and another day he'll want the chicken, And so I never know what he's going to eat or turn his nose up at for the day. Isn't that right, Mr. Max? Do you have a discerning palate? Now, I have been sitting and trying to figure out what happened with Mayay. At first I thought, well, it was bacteria, something in her food, but they eat the same food. So, and then they had the hookworms, but they were both on the same medication. I went down to the vets and got the medication for Missy Mayay, and for Mr. Max, and they were both on them. So I don't know what in the world happened with Mayay. Yes, I know you heard the word Mayay, didn't you? Sissy. Yeah. I don't know what happened with her, because again, they eat the same food. If it was going to have bacteria and stuff that took her out, wouldn't he get ill as well? So I don't know what happened with her. It's really a mystery. And I've just gone over and over and over things trying to figure it out. I don't have any plants around or something that would be poisonous that she could have gotten into. So what it is, what happened, I have no idea. But you know, it's you try to figure it out so that, you know, so that it doesn't happen again. But I cannot figure out what it was, okay? Because, again, they have exactly the same things. And Max is quite fine. He hasn't had anything. So what happened with her, I can't figure it out. Now I'm using my Chinese crested mug today. Actually, this crested looks more like Miss Roddy than it does Mayay. But, you know, yeah. So anyway, I'm enjoying my Mayay and Miss Roddy mug. And I'm sure they're both up there playing together because they both are going, oh, you look like me. Now, I did have one dog, Chico Suave. Now, he went to live with one of my students because he was happier being a solo. You know, he wanted all the attention. And he was, when he passed, I kid you not, he went out like this, like the fainting couch, leaving the body. And he was my little gay dog. Yes, he was gay. Females would come around and he'd look at them and ignore them, and a male would come around, he'd prance, and he'd dance, and he'd flirt, and he loved the pink. I kid you not, he loved pink. Now, I thought dogs were colorblind, but he knew what pink was, and that's what he wanted. Chico Suave. I have had some unusual dogs. Now, little Raj, that was the worst case. You know, I got him, was socializing him. He was doing really well, loved people, loved going out. And then he had his rabies vaccine. And he changed immediately when he had that. It fried his nervous system, and he developed OCD really badly and was nervous around people right after that. And that was sad, but he loved to ride the motorcycle. He's a little 3-pound dog, and he loved the motorcycle. We rode all the way from Florida up to Seattle and down the coastline and back, and he went that whole way with me. And he'd ride in the tank bag. I had a tank bag, and I rigged it up where it would stay open, and he could sit in there, and he'd have his little goggles on and his little helmet and his goggles and his little jacket and everything. And he loved it. Oh, you want to ride the motorcycle? You want to go ride the bike? He'd get so excited. He'd go jump in the tank bag and be ready to go. Yeah. He was, you know, again, afraid of dogs, afraid of people, but he loved the motorcycle. And I got pictures of him with his little goggles on and his little motorcycle helmet. And he even had a Scottish kilt. He had a kilt, yeah. That was Raj. Raj, yeah. So, I've had really interesting pets. Miss Radhe was very spiritual. She'd go into meditation, and that was Miss Radhe. So each one of them has had such a unique personality, and they bring so much, to your life. And, I'm looking forward to seeing them all on the other side, Now I had somebody who was doing a reading and said, oh my God, you've got, like I'm St. Francis or something, all these animals are waiting for me on the other side. Lots of animals are there. It's like, oh my goodness. I don't know. But they said there's a lot of animals there waiting for me. Now I've had, animals throughout my life. I've had birds. I've had, puppies when I was really young. I guess my parents had a Chihuahua that I hated because it would chase me around and bite me, nip at my heels. Now, I don't remember it at all, but they were telling me they had that. And I guess they had another dog, which I don't remember at all, I think it was a Cocker Spaniel, they said, and they called it Puddles because that's what it would do. It would leave puddles all around the house that they had to come and clean up after. Puddles. So I don't remember those dogs at all. But I remember I had a little poodle, a little ginger-colored poodle when I was really young too. Oh, Pear. We called him Pear. His name was Pierre because he was French, and we called him Pear. And he was kind of like a little reddish, ginger-colored poodle. Now, I don't remember how he passed, what happened with him. I just remember brief things about that there was a poodle when I was really young. So I've always had pets, surrounding me. The parakeet that we had talked. It was really had a big vocabulary. I've had parakeets. I've had, not a lot of birds. I've had, I had that parakeet. Okay. So I haven't had a lot of birds, but I have had, quite a few of dogs growing up around me. So, yeah, kind of just remembering all their personalities and things. Now, one that does come to visit on occasion is Gypsy Moon. Every once in a while I catch her, she's just running. She's a runner, and I've seen her running, and I've seen her orb that came through. So every once in a while she comes around. And then that bird, a bird that I had. Oh, I had another bird before too, a little, what do they call them? What, a lovebird? I think it was a lovebird. Now, when it passed, a few days right after it passed, it would fly by and knock things off the shelves. Now, it has come to visit here before. It doesn't come very often, but it did come and it knocked something off the shelf again just to let me know it was here visiting. So, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, you gotta love all your pets. I think I had a mouse too, long time ago. If I remember right, long time ago I had a mouse. Yeah. But again, that's when I was real young. Yeah. I think it was a little white mouse. if I remember. I don't have a lot of memories of my childhood. It's really, really sketchy. I know some people remember a lot of things about the child, but I don't really. In a lot of my past, I don't have any memory. Things are just kind of really sketchy, and essence of something kind of comes through, but that's it. As far as full-blown memories, I don't have them. They're just not there. So, yeah, that's kind of odd. Anyway, so what are we going to do today? I've got to go, and I've got to get the oil changed in my car. It's been for the last week saying it needs to have maintenance time, so I should go do that today and get the get a filter for the AC unit. So I think I'll go pick that up today while the car is getting serviced. I can go pick up the filter. And I'm trying to think what else I need to do. Or if I need something else at the store, I could pick it up while they're doing servicing the car. So that's what I'm up to this morning. Exciting, isn't it? Go take the car in to have the oil changed and hanging around waiting for that. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. I might go out today, drive out by the airport to that I found the best barbecue place. It's a bit out of town. You've got to go out to, there's a little private airport. It's not a regular big airport. It's only private planes and stuff that come in there. But they have the best barbecue place there. So I think I'm going to go get a couple different things over there so that I can have for my dinner today, my lunch, my dinner, and for tomorrow as well. And so I think that's my plan today. Get the oil changed and pick up the filter and then go out and grab some great barbecue from this place. And I will enjoy that today, I can tell you. So it's worth it to do the drive out there. The other barbecue places in town, I don't care for them at all, you know. But this place is really, really good. So I'm happy that I found it. Now, one thing I got, the other day from them that I can't eat is the ribs because they put a dry rub on it and it's too spicy for me. I cannot do black pepper, white pepper, chilies. I cannot do any of them. I mean, just even a little amount of black pepper, which they put in almost everything, burns my mouth so badly. I just can't, I can't eat it. So most things that you have prepared at the stores, you go in and buy, I can't eat them because they all put black pepper in them, and I cannot eat it. Black pepper or white pepper, either one. Or any kind of chilies. Can't do it. Now I can have other spicy things like when I'm having sushi, I can have wasabi. I'm okay with that. But I cannot do, especially black pepper, white pepper, those things, I cannot do them. Absolutely not. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online.